Where to go to college? It is one of the biggest decisions we make. I just got a really huge sigh from our guests. So many things factor in. There is an event coming soon meant to simplify this whole process. The Omaha Area College Fair from EducationQuest. Joan Jurek is the Director of College Planning there. It's nice to see you, Joan.
Good morning, thank you.
Well, I'm glad you are here because we were chatting about sort of reflecting back when we were younger and how things have changed. Let's start with your mission at EducationQuest. Why do you exist?
Well, our mission is to improve access to higher education in Nebraska. So we have 3 college planning offices that provide free resources to students from A to Z. How and when and where do we get started looking for colleges? How do we start the process? How do we look? How do we visit? And how do we pay for it?
That's an important point.
Absolutely.
Sure, I want to go to college, but I don't know about all that debt. You cover that too.
We do.
How does this fair fit into the mission you just laid out?
Well, the college fair will be held on Sunday, April 9th, and it's an opportunity for high school juniors and sophomores especially to get an early start on the research process. So the earlier they get started, the better off they're going to be come senior year when it becomes serious in trying to pick a school.
April 9th, that's the date. I get there, walk in, then what, Joan? Take me through it.
All right, we have approximately 130 colleges coming in from all over Nebraska and the Midwest, from coast to coast. There's going to be 2-year colleges, 4-year public and private, and military academies. So when a student and parents come in, ideally before they come to the fair, they should have prepared for registering for a barcode. And the barcode allows them to take that little barcode either on their smartphone or printed piece of paper to round to the college reps. And the college reps will scan it and they get all their information into the database.
So they're not lugging around tons of folders and then trying to sift through it later. They've got all that electronically sent straight to them on that day.
Well, the opportunity with the barcode is more so they don't have to stand and fill out a contact card
that's nice
at each
too.
Individual station, so they can spend more time with the rep.
Bridal fairs and
home
and garden shows. I feel like everybody should look into the barcodes.
Yes.
That makes sense. In preparation, you said, tongue in cheek there, ideally, students would have prepared for the fair a little bit. What does that mean specifically, Joan?
Well, we want them to register for the barcode, first of all, so they can go to nebraskacollegefairs.org and register for that. They should also come with an open mind. There's going to be colleges there that maybe they haven't heard of before, and that's okay. Sometimes that's the best way to find the best fit in a school. And then they can also use our educationquest.org website to look for a list of questions to ask college reps.
Give me 3 biggies that you think are important questions that often go unasked.
Well, for our juniors and sophomores, I encourage them to ask the college reps about scholarship requirements and deadlines. This is a perfect time to know about that information so they can finish that junior year strong and be prepared for those scholarships then in the fall, ideally. So that would be the first thing, would be scholarship deadlines, requirements, the cost, of course, and then do they have my major, area of interest?
What if you don't know what you're interested in as a sophomore or a junior or a senior in high school?
And that happens. 30-year-olds sometimes don't
know what they want.
Right. So what do we do then? We look for a variety. Students usually have an idea of what they like or what they dislike. And if they don't, they can come into the EducationQuest office, and we do have a career assessment program that they can run through and see what options are available based upon their likes.
Is there anything else this spring, if we look at this fair on April 9th, but then beyond that, for juniors and for seniors, what should they be doing right now to get ready for college?
Junior year is a critical year in this whole process. We've always encouraged juniors to start the research and start visiting colleges already in junior year, because in the fall of senior year, they're going to apply for admission. And not only that, but more importantly, the federal government moved up the deadline, or excuse me, not the deadline, but the open date for the FAFSA. And so students can start filling out their FAFSA already October of their senior year, which means they can get those packages from colleges much earlier than they used to. So we don't want those seniors necessarily to continue researching schools. We want the juniors to do that, so when they're seniors, they can actually apply.
They are rocking and rolling.
Right.
Is there anything else you can help students with beyond deadlines, financial aid, anything else that you think parents and grandparents who are trying to encourage those teenagers to start thinking about it, that making a call or visiting your website would really pay off.
Absolutely. So if families want to come in, they can call, make an appointment, and we'll sit down with them and talk through the whole college planning process. Answer questions about financial aid, how the FAFSA works, give them an estimator on how the results of financial aid is going to look for them. But I do also encourage our website and all social media venues. Follow us on Twitter, look at us on Facebook. There's also information out there about so much information on college planning, financial aid.
Start on the 9th.
Yes.
Yes, with the Omaha Area College Fair. That runs from 1 to 3 o'clock that afternoon at UNO at Sapp Fieldhouse. But the barcode, you can register for that to simplify your visit, nebraskacollegefairs.org. And then for Education Quest, you see that information just down the road at Rockbrook Village from Scripps Omaha here. And the number is 402-391-0043.
4033.
I was close, it went away. My brain didn't quite capture it fast enough. Thank you, Joan. Nice to see you. Well, we